Okay, go.
Okay, go. What's cracking, folks? I'll send mine to the worthy TSoA folks. You know who you are. I hope y'all well. I should be leaving real soon. I just got notice. Other than that, check this video out. This is why I hate snitches. This is why I hate snitches. You can never trust a snitch. You can never trust a snitch, nor anything he says. Well, years ago, back when I was on the streets, a friend of mine, there was a couple friends of mine and a chick. They went to a party. A fight got out of hand. Two dudes and a chick remained. A dead body was on the floor. And because of the dude and the chick, the boyfriend and girlfriend were willing to make up a story on my partner, who had absolutely nothing to do with it. No busted up knuckles, no nothing, no blood, no nothing. Completely asleep in the bedroom. And because of the guy and the girl were willing to make up a story for the prosecutor, they got the deal. They got a good deal, and my partner got 15 to life. They got 7 years each. The two snitches did. Well, my partner passed a lie detector test, which is it is inadmissible in court, but it was used for informational purposes only within law enforcement. The snitches could not and were found to be lying, but because they were willing to make up a story and concoct a story, my partner ended up the creek without a paddle. He got life. They got 7 years. That's why I hate snitches. They are dirty. They are contriving, conniving, and they got cat piss pumping through their veins. Like old bonobo boy, 6'9" gay. Now, we sat in the shoes for many, many years, 10, 20, 30 years, for dudes like him who want to be tough guys until they figure out they got cat piss in their veins. And they are a pack of bonobos. Now, I don't know how that's acceptable by society standards, that these guys can get on here and create a story and be law enforcement's puppet and do everything law enforcement tells them to do. They're like junior cops, basically. Trying to please their master, trying to please their handler with whatever they want them to say. I want to tell you guys something, a little bit about this hearing with Corey Perryman. All of a sudden, after 6 years, a guy named Kobe Phillips gets on the internet and starts touting and propagating how honorable this dude Corey Perryman is. Yet, at that big famous Daubert hearing Ronnie had in his case right before trial, Corey Perryman completely admitted to falsifying documents, completely admitted to cut and pasting on a specific report. They cut and pasted over 20 parts. The judge had to admonish him, don't say another word, because you're teetering on charges right now. He shut up and they got him off the chair. It was such a bad thing that the prosecutor wouldn't even classify him, nor would the judge, as an expert witness for CDCR. That's how bad it was. It was even worse. They pushed play on the audio part of the interview, which did not match a lot of the transcripts. Massive amounts of inaccuracies. Well, Corey Perryman says, well, we cut that out and put our own opinion in there. And the judge said, no, that's illegal. That's called falsification of documents. And she shut him up right there on the spot because he was teetering on charges. But yet they'll have these guys get on the internet, these snitch tubers, and in prison, run around with their narrative. And I know my people, TSoA folks in the house, are smarter than that. My people see beyond what's there and what's not there. in the reports and articles and all that.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
When you have a system that is built upon a house of snitches, to law enforcement, to the DA, to the public, to the reporters, to the public, that whole chain is corrupt. The whole chain is corrupt. That is the beauty of cross-examination in the courts. Under oath. You see that? Like these guys that get on the internet and in prison, they're not cross-examined. They're not even given a lie detector test. Just to see if they're telling the truth. Or to see if they will go through with it. So being under subpoena, being under perjury, penalty of perjury, on the stand, under cross-examination, not direct examination, but cross, it's usually the truth teller. And when you get caught looking like an idiot, right, it's not good. So why after 6 years is it that Kobe Phillips gets on his internet and schmoozes Corey Perryman's ball sacks? It's insane. It's insane. Because they know what they did was dirty. And you don't have to believe me. Go to Pacer, Docket Bird, and get that transcript on Corey Perryman's admission of this one report with a few reports on how they cut and pasted and how they omitted certain things and put their own words in there and their own opinions. Go to Docket Bird and Pacer, folks. You will see it yourself. So, and not only that, Nate Gartrell and Grant Gruber probably know about that hearing. And I guarantee you they got transcripts of that hearing. And I think I remember an article on it. So now, this is why I hate rats, folks. You know, you can't trust them. They'll sell you out. They'll sell you out. They'll sell everybody out to save their skin. It could be your brother, your mom, your daughter, your kid, your homeboy, your sister, your son. Hopefully not, right? Hopefully it's none of them. But if it is, and they're caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time, that's all it takes in life. Wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like somebody wants to flip, your son holds his mud, somebody got that certain somebody has a prison history and he knows he's done. If he don't come up with a story, he comes up with one while he's still in cuffs, tells on your son. Your son goes up the river without a paddle for life because he don't know nothing, for one, and number two, he ain't saying nothing because he don't know nothing. Therefore, he looks guilty. That's how it works, folks. That's how it works, man. And I am not bullshitting. There's a couple solid dudes on this internet that I've been dealing with, and they know how this goes. They know how this goes. And a lot of you people out there in the world knows how this goes. And, and to those of you wonder why I speak out, like, oh, he's GP, you can't do that. Man, you don't got no fucking idea what you're saying. None. We came to the conclusion that it is pertinent, it is needed that we come out and speak. It is vital because the narrative is being controlled by the cops and the dirty rats in the motherfucking shit pipes. So, with that said, folks, I wanted to take this last video and educate you. And I know my people are smarter than that. I know my TSoA folks are smarter than that. And, I have some good friends out there I've come to, being able to kick it with the last couple months, and it's a good thing. Tim K, Tim Snow, Shane, my partner Shane, shout out to you. Everybody else, man. Josh, fucking Retro Sign, Renee, Allison, thank you guys for everything. Thank everybody who supported my channel. Outlaw, everybody who supported my channel and getting to know me and the truth. Not the fake narrative that the mainstream media or law enforcement or the DAs want you to believe. my voice. You know, these guys use these things to taint the media, to taint jury pools on me and my people. That's what they do that shit for. They'll get up here and read bullshit to you. But yet, on the other hand, the guys that wrote the reports take the stand and admit the falsification of that report or whatever report. So just beware. Just beware. Everybody, I send mine to the worthy. You know who you are. Thank you for your time and support. Baby girl, you got anything to add before we shut this down?
I just want to thank everybody that has donated their time, their energy, their support, and has helped spread the word. And for those of you who may say, what are you afraid of?
Oh, yeah, pretty fly for a Wi-Fi. I send mine to you, bro. I hope you're well, you and Mom. There'll be a goodbye video once I'm gone for y'all. And but that's only when I'm in the air on Con Air.
Oh, yeah.
In the air on Con Air.
There is one more thing. When Brant's gone, I want all of us to watch that movie. Let's all sit in and watch that Con Air movie and root for the hero, our man Brent.
That's right. Yeah, get on, baby girl. You know, hey, real quick, folks. You know, yeah, you guys will hear my goodbye video, man, or so long video until next time. After I leave, my baby girl put it out. I get something real cool for y'all. But you know, I just really, really want you guys to understand that life is bigger than what the life is bigger than what people think. We are not the people. We are not the monsters and the boogeyman we are portrayed in the media, right? We are not. We don't have tea parties in the shoe, so maybe that guy was in the sandal, right? Maybe that guy was in the sandal. And that was a good one. Someone left a comment, right? But just be careful what you believe. And just be careful. Don't believe no bonobo. No gay-ass bonobo. So with that said, I send mine to the worthy. Y'all know who you are. Till next time, stay solid behind blue eyes.